Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bradmower,
and this is
IFXtra.
So, how is everyone this week? Are you all okay? I think it's starting to get a little bit warmer here, isn't it?
A little bit.
Although they're forecasting snow for next week. But, you know, we've had sunshine this week and the daffodils are coming out. That's quite nice.
I don't know, I've been inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, have you managed to do any work, or are you still working on all the deadlines?
So, right, the bad news, good news. So, no, I haven't done anything. The good news is one of the two things that we're working on at the minute is pretty close to being done. So, once that's out of the way, frees up time for me to actually be doing stuff.
Cool.
We'll still have a thing on, so I still can't kind of go full
100%.
100% on interference, but I'll actually have some spare time, so I'll be able to get back to it.
Cool.
Hopefully in the next few days. So
what's the most pressing thing you've got to do with the interference?
everything.
Okay.
Everything.
It's working, everyone's playing.
I don't think it's worth really making any big changes, or even small changes really, to the existing thing. I'd like to just get started on the new one, because I think it'll be worthwhile overall.
Cool.
So you know, that'll be actually getting into swing soon. That'll be cool.
Okay, right. Shall we go and see who won this week's awards? Picture of the week this week goes to Cookie Crumble for Lobster playing saxophone. He looks so smart. Look at his outfit. And I love all the bubbles that he's blowing through his saxophone, all that music. That looks amazing. Well done, Cookie.
My favourite description this week was "Businessman wants to wear flannel shirt instead of suit" by Rocket Skyon. Yeah, I see myself in this a bit, though obviously I have a purple tie and a ponytail. And, fortunately, working in game dev, I can go to meetings in flannel shirts, and that's perfectly normal. Nice work, Rocket Skyon.
Community pick of the week goes to 9% for graffiti. I mean, look at those bricks. They look so 3D, and the way the picture distorts along the little lines. That is brilliant. It's so realistic. Well done, 9%. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now I'm going to have a little look at what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week I said, what was the last photo you took? Simple question. I took some pictures of Biddulph Grange, which is a beautiful gardens with the snowdrops coming out.
Yeah.
You took some too, didn't you?
Yes.
Got a golden lion, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or was it a bull?
A bull.
Is it bull? Okay.
And, you know, various plant things.
Yeah.
I also take pictures of cats a lot.
Yeah, and so do our repliers to this forum. Lydia Love says the last photo was of my cat, who decided I should stop working and was blocking my keyboard.
Yeah.
Very cat letters,
I've taken pictures of Dave and Grumble doing that to you. Yeah.
Faye said our regular visitors, the wild burros, wending their way across the front yard, take top honours for yesterday. There's having wild burros coming across your yard every day.
Nice.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Muglock Tannock saying the last few were boring pictures of documents for tax purposes. Oh yeah, I feel that. But the last for fun photo was of some Korean style fried chicken I made.
Nice.
I mean, just talking about boring pictures for documents. Obviously, I've taken pictures of cats and things since. The last sort of big photography session was I took about 50 pictures of myself trying to get a passport photo for my new passport.
Which is now come.
Yeah, which is all sorted.
Speedy, yeah.
But yeah, it's great. You can just take a picture with a digital camera and upload it. You don't have to go to a photo booth anymore or any of this nonsense. But it's really difficult to take a good picture of yourself with an appropriate plain background and all this, so yeah.
Callum said an ancient TV I found in storage at work. Wish I could have turned it on. It's probably just from the 80s. Callum's obsessed with the 80s.
Yeah, it was acceptable in the 80s. One of our TVs downstairs, TV in my man cave, is a broken TV that someone had thrown out, and it actually just needed a capacitor replacing, 2 capacitors replacing.
But it's quite a modern TV though, isn't it?
It's like 52-inch
biggest
flat
one
screen
we've got
TV
in the house.
Yeah. So you know, it was just getting rained on, so fixed it. Works great. There you go.
Let me move these up a little bit.
Okay. Yonisav saying my daughter alongside a flower lady in the train station.
Well, that sounds very picturesque, doesn't it? That sounds beautiful.
And NRSKD saying until the post time and strictly the last. some values from electronics equipment older than me.
Ooh.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier rather than taking notes, take a picture of it.
Yeah.
The previous, so not strictly the last one, but prettier, unexpected ducks.
Whoa,
Nice.
that was cool, yeah.
Until right this second, some funny people during the fall.
Cool.
Nice.
Nikesha, my 2 cats on the bed, touching back to back, basking in the low winter sun and looking very sleepy. Yeah, that sounds a nice picture.
Yeah.
And Axie Starwood said, my daughter. Quite simply. Yeah, that's a good thing to take.
Yeah.
9%'s got an interesting one here. I think you like this one.
Okay, my last picture was of a bottle of 190 proof, 95% ABV grain alcohol named Everclear.
Ooh.
Wow, 190 proof.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty serious.
No kidding.
The only thing you can get in the pub easily is like 151 proof, so that's like really strong.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. It's perfectly legal in our state, but illegal to possess in 14 other states due to its exceptionally high alcohol content. I mean, I feel like, you know, cultural differences. You could probably get that here.
I'm sure you can.
And now I'm intrigued. But yeah, I've never seen a 190 in the pub. Interesting. I'll have to ask them about it. I was in a text conversation with my cousin, continues 9%, and he was texting me about how useful he found the alcohol as a cleaner for around foodstuffs and kitchen appliances. In the middle of his sales pitch about the magical spirit, I sent him a photo of my bottle. Nice.
Wow.
I have a little spray of like isopropyl alcohol for cleaning
do,
things.
don't you?
Yeah, but not for drinking.
No.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Probably not a good idea.
But yeah, they used to use pure alcohol for cleaning purposes, didn't they?
Well, this is true.
Back
this
in
is
the
true.
day.
Yeah. As long as you dilute it, you know, it's all right. Orange juice in there or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go and have a look at what we'll be talking about next week in the forums.
How well do you know your neighbours? We just say hello and take in parcels for hours. Don't know a lot about them, and we've been here at least 10 years now. I remember when I was a child, we called our neighbours auntie and uncle, even though they weren't related. We played with their kids all the time. My mum in particular was always in their house and vice versa. Things are very different these days. Will be interesting to hear your experiences.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Okay, now don't forget tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Night. That's 5 rounds, 5 different topics.
Yep, you haven't seen this before. Every Sunday night at 7 PM UK time over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each round's based on one of the week's drawings from Interference. Bunnery picks 5 of her favourite drawings, and then uses them as inspiration for the round. So we might have a drawing of a seagull and get a round on seabirds, seaside resorts, things with wings, things that steal your chips.
Absolutely.
Things that unexpectedly multiply.
Yeah. Would you like to know the artists of the drawings that I picked this week?
Go on.
Okay, I have picked drawings from Fennec Fox, Rocket Skyon, Princess Fairy Dragon, 9%, and Dakesh.
Okay.
They're going to inspire some very interesting topics.
Okay, that sounds interesting, and a few quiz players as well. So it's always nice when the person who's drawn the thing is in the chat, so everyone can say how cool it looks. Nice. Okay, so that's what's happening tomorrow. But what happened last week?
Well, last week we had a winner. It was Darth with 227. That's a pretty high score, isn't it? And second was El Guapo with 214, and then joint third were Ginny Pond and Goose with 210.
Yeah, now this was quite an interesting one because it all changed like towards the end.
Yeah, it did.
Because I think people found the first rounds quite difficult.
Yeah.
And then it all, like I say, it sort of like all flipped around at the end. So yeah, Darth sort of sneaking into the lead in the final round.
Absolutely, yeah. Brilliant.
Okay, cool. So if you want to join in for the next one of those, that's tomorrow at 7 PM UK over on twitch.tv/interference.
Okay, that's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, Facebook at PlayInterference, and patreon.com/interference. If you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building the new version of all of this and all of these like cool things that I want to do do for you, running the quiz, feeding cats, all kinds of things like that. We really appreciate your support. It helps us keep doing this. And if you're a patron, you get supporter status and interference. So you get things like replays, new game modes like Art Start and Recall, get all kinds of cool stuff. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
That's my favourite bit. Okay, well, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.
Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.